Good evening. Welcome to Learn Love Tarot. Hi, I am Angie, and I am your spiritual stewardess for the evening here on this reading. I am also a co-host to The Spiritual View, and we will be doing on Friday, 5 p.m. from now on, our happy hours. That is 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're also planning a fun Lionsgate event. So that is going to be so super cool, where you get to see all of us contribute there that are all co-hosts on that team. And in addition, tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be moderating for Dawn, who's amazing. Our energies have been clicking really crazy well this week. I mean, we always do, but it's just been uncanny. I was listening to her All Signs on The Spiritual View, and the way to do it, guys, just as a little tidbit FYI, there's our first card for life, Path Ones. It is a yes energy there. Anybody, this is for the path of power. So if you're asking, is this path the right path, whatever that was that first came to your mind, the answer is yes. And this, as long as we do not dim to fit in. And look at that. I was just talking about teamwork, and look at all these ladies there together. That's amazing. So anyways, what I was saying is that I was going through, if you go through your own chart, and as any reader really, last night it was just ringing true like crazy on my chart. If you use each sign and apply that advice to the house that it sits in, then you can listen to all of the signs. Hi, Rebecca. Thanks so much for being here. Thank you. Thank you. And you can do that tonight too, guys, because she's going to be going through all the houses. So, Rebecca, I know you're a first house Leo, just like me. And we are going to be looking at that new moon energy in Leo and how that's going to affect each house. So that's at 8 o'clock tonight, Eastern Standard Time. Again, and it's just so much fun. We have such a good time. So as I was listening to my North Node placement, which is Capricorn, I applied that advice to my future self. And it was just uncanny. The cards that came up, we had come up yesterday and in the Monday Live. And then as I continued driving, Pisces would be my 12th house, my spiritual house. And as soon as she said, okay, for Pisces, this old school, it's one of those cars that is new, but it's built to look like old school. They're kind of boxy-ish but round. I don't know my cars. Anyway, it was bright turquoise, and I have been talking about turquoise and Pisces all freaking week long. So let's see what else we get out of here. And if you'll notice, there's some bright turquoise energy there going on. And then when I was looking at the astrology of today, there is a moon void, of course. If you're Eastern Standard Time, it's at 10:46, and that's kind of like a little mini Mercury retrograde. Luckily, nobody will probably be working still at this time unless you work night shift. But just know that can be mechanical issues. It can be computer issues. And when that is starting, the moon is squaring Neptune in Pisces. So the moon will be in Gemini, okay? And then it's also squaring Pisces. Now, Gemini is also hosting Jupiter, the planet of luck, which we saw the Jupiter come out in the card yesterday for Life Path Nines. So I thought I'd ask today where the collective is stepping into their power. Because it is the path of power. When you take the digits of today's date and reduce them down, they added up to a 46. So maybe you are 46. There could be some kind of anniversary, could be a 46-year anniversary. I know that's a long time, but also 1974, I jotted down. This is on my community page. There's a picture of what I posted on the note to the live, and then on my community page linked in the description box below. In addition, that 46 breaks down to a 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune energy, and then 1 plus 0 is 1, which is the Magician. Okay, so not so bad, you say, right? Okay, that's new beginnings, turning the twist of fate here. This step, the stepping into power, though, is what turns the hand of fate. And I really feel that. Now, so after I asked for advice for our life path one day, because it's a one day, and then anybody born also that is reducing to a life path one. And then with that sister energy, I ask the first question is always that Magician card, the host. Okay. And what are we having? All 4 aces of potential in? And the answer is it is my mind that creates my experiences. I am unlimited in my own ability to create the good in my life. All 4 aces of potential. Okay. Now, again, the environmental energy at the bottom of the deck is do not dim to fit in. And there's all these mountains continuing to show up over and over again. And here they are in both of these cards. Collective, just say yes. Okay. My next question, there is also a daisy on here, an eyeball, and some stars. And then on the other side, it says, I now go beyond other people's fears and limitations. And we have that bluey turquoise color coming in. Now, what I thought was odd about this square tonight at 10:46 is that you add those digits, that's an 11. Okay. It is happening for 33 minutes before the moon moves into Cancer. Okay. And then when it's at 29 degrees, which is the test, right? That's the test, the anaretic degree. 29, 2 plus 9 is also justice. And then I wrote a little note of lesson, could be a karmic lesson. And then the 42 minutes that it'll be sitting at is the number of the lovers. We add 11 and 6 to get 17. That is the star. That is our hope, our wish, our dream coming in. Just say yes. Okay. Now, second question is always the sister card energy. What is this Wheel of Fortune? Can we get any kind of clues with symbols? What may turn fate in our favor? Yep. So if that's your year energy, you would take your birth day and month and then add an 8 because we're in a 2024. I happen to be in an 8-year and I'm a life path 1. So the top here, I deserve the best and I accept the best. Now, number ones, of course we do. I am mentally and emotionally equipped to enjoy a prosperous and loving life. So that would be swords and cups. It is my birthright to deserve all good. I claim my good. Everybody say that right now. I claim my good. And look at that. So on here, I'm being drawn to this green leaf here. And it looks like this tiny little thing of potential. But no, look at all these spirits like watching and waiting, like, wait for it, wait for it. It feels like a very exciting energy. And look how this is kind of a yin-yangy thing here going on with the mostly green with the blue flower, and then the mostly blue with the this yellowy green flower. On camera, it looks pretty yellow. We got the leaves of that green on the back. Okay, let's see where we go here. I'm going to just do a quickie read because I'm meeting a girlfriend for dinner and I'm so excited to see her and hang out with her. So I thought I'd get right to it with the serious deck here today, 4 of Cups. So I'm wearing my animal print because distinctly when I took the picture of today's channeled messages, I was like, why am I? It's like, I want to hear me roar. And I was like, oh, okay. So there's something, it's like lying in wait. There's eyes on it, lying in wait, waiting to happen. I ain't lying in wait. Okay. all the puns you can think of. Go ahead and put those in there. But it looks like Lion got a hold of her a little bit here. See how her skin is kind of filleted a bit with those Four of Cups. Here is Spirit offering that Ace of Cups, and it's something that we're going to be creating, okay? This path of power. Inside of this like face ceramic mug is a pair of scissors and a measuring tape. So tools, right? This heart is hovering above her head. There's clouds around her. Things are not yet clear. So this is just surface energy before I start even, oh my gosh, before I even start pulling cards. So talk about the lion in wait, lion in the forest, and the surface energy is the Four of Wands. And it looks like here, it is the divine feminine approaching the divine masculine energy. That doesn't mean it's what is that, an All Saints dance or something like that? Help me out there, Rebecca. All Saints dance? What's it called when the girls ask the guys? An All Saints? Is that right? Anyway, you know what I mean. It doesn't mean that. You can still be, you can still be a dude and be in your divine feminine energy, which we saw them stepping into. They wanted me to see Ten of Swords came out twice for both sides of the yin and yang energy last night. So 44, even though we're in for 3 minutes, Queen of Cups. Wow. Okay, there's that crescent moon energy that we are in right now, literally right there before we are dialing that moon down to the dark for the new moon in Leo. Something's on pause, lying in wait. See, even my stupid funny pun jokes that Sadie Hawkins, thank you, girl. They're coming out here in the cards. There it is, justice. So that justice of the 1046 40 course moon, and then the 29 degrees, that justice energy that square is sitting at. And I wrote 99 problems, but what isn't one? There is a successful completion of a cycle. We saw all these cycles happening yesterday, and we had the world energy also, as well as justice. No, not justice, judgment energy. And I said, when that judgment card came out in the opportunity, it felt like 2 Ten of Swords. And then here, lo and behold, the center of the whole reading was the heart with 2 huge slashes in it. Like, who knew? You can't plan that kind of stuff. So, and all week 2, I've been hearing "You Got Another Thing Coming," which I still have no idea who sings the song. I felt like I figured out who it was, and then I forgot it again. So, in addition, there's 6 of Pentacles. Not everything is as it seems right now, guys. So it looks like she might be the rich person, and these people might be the beggars, but they're the ones that have on the nice clothes, and she's wearing just something very thin and flimsy, and it's like, wait a minute here, what's going on? 6 of Pentacles is a stage card. So that tells us that not everything is as it seems. We're still in the surface energy. There's that Chariot, July, our 7, our last day of July. There's that Chariot energy coming through. That is alignment with heart and mind, so that our soul drives the chariot with no reins. Okay. Now, also today, I was running some errands. Thank you. And my one receipt was 1818, moon. And then my next receipt was 1808. 18 is the card of the moon. 08 is the strength card. And I was like, oh, that's so cool, Teehee. It's because we're doing Dawn's new moon in Leo reading tonight, which is very literal. But then with that 18, I was like, it's triple hermit, triple moons. And it's like, okay, the 18 is a 9, right? So 18 is 99 problems, but what ain't one? So here is what flew out here, our theme of the reading. is our Wheel of Fortune here energy, the sister energy to the Magician. And these are the sisters, the Fates. So very curious. We have this 3 females here coming out in our advice for life path ones. And then here we have the theme. So sisters, sisterhood, these are twins. In this deck, this is reminiscing about the past that is gone and over with, because this swan is a skeleton swan. So apparently swans sing their last song. You got another thing coming, 99 problems, but what isn't one? Maybe this person's just been on our mind and we have not been able to forget them over time here. This is a clock. And either we are healing that, we are figuring out what the lesson is, our vibration raises. And like I've been seeing all week, one thing comes right after the other. Okay, let's see where we go. Who wanted to come back home here? 4 of Wands on the bottom. Let's go. So listeners, my dear learning lovers and viewers, who else is back again? We had them on the split. Now it's on, now she's up here on the top. Something isn't as it appears. This is also an energy of giving equally. And again, 3 women. I mean, what in the French toast is happening, guys? Okay, I now go beyond other people's fears and limitations. We've been talking all week about ancestral wounds. That came up in the energy yesterday. Chiron is in retrograde. We're examining internally what that is. Now we've got 66. And then the 6 of Cups theme. Okay. 3 6s is an 18. Holy shit. Okay. The moon. This is initiated. So this is a very, very, very powerful manifesting moon. And so whatever we are wishing for now can come to fruition by winter time, right? So this is the big roller coaster of the new moon at the bottom. The full moon at the end of the year will be the top of the coaster. And then, of course, we start that new moon in Leo coming up to the top of Aquarius. And we do that every month. So let's keep going. I'll shut up. Okay, here's our opportunity here for of Cups to look at this wound. Okay, especially if it was something from the past. I talked yesterday how those wounds are fated. It is a beautiful disaster for a reason, and that's what that reading was titled. And we saw that come out in the cards. Okay, I got about a few more minutes. We got to go fast if I just stop my yap, which is really, tough. In the recent past, we saw this come out yesterday, different deck, the 2 crows. Here are the 2 swords, 2 swords of equal truth. This is after the 3rd quarter moon. Hang on, let me look here. Dark on the left, light on the right. Yes. So as the light starts to get turned on to the moon, this is leading up to the 1st quarter moon. So between the new and the 1st quarter here, we get this crescent. Okay. So as far as timing, I think this is coming at the full moon, guys. The full moons have been all over the place. Heart of the reading. Can't make it up. Justice. Just wow. Wow. And when we add the Magician, which is the card of today, the sister card is the Wheel of Fortune. 1 + 10 is 11. We've got the Fate card here. Here's our 11. Okay. And we have the Yes card, which is like that's 1 thumb, right? What is the near future energy of this 4 of Cups? Hanged Man energy. There's the Pisces. That is a 12, which is Empress energy of surrender. We are surrendering to this pain of the past because we understand it was for our best and highest good. If we have not learned, if we had not gone through that, we would not have learned the lesson. We would have not woken up in the first place, right? Let's look at what the block was. Confidence. So Queen of Wands, keep in mind that whenever we're in a blocked position here, the energy is on the board. Okay, I talked about Chiron, the wounded healer. This is Aries card, and Chiron in retrograde is in Aries, and that this could have been really knocking our confidence, especially if you were born between 68 and 77. You have your Chiron in Aries. In reverse, that is not feeling confident, not feeling our creative juices flowing. And this can even be willful blindness here in the past, which got us to that willful blindness. Okay. Now you are in a position of going, wait a minute here. Welcome to the jungle. This is the situation. This is alignment. Okay. Alignment of heart and head, because now we know. Yo, slick, blow. We are blowing this popsicle stand. Wherever this old thing was, we're blowing that popsicle stand. We are kicking rocks. This is karma. I just said it, karmic justice. Okay, for this pain here. What does Spirit want us to know? Queen of Pentacles. This is pre-Empress energy. This is nurturing energy. This is the mother energy. And look at that lucky Jupiter rabbit coming back here. Can't make it up. Okay, outcome energy. There's our one, Ace of Cups. Double cards bookending each other with the opportunity. I'm getting so excited. The opportunity of Spirit offering this cup. And here we are coming up to raise our vibration to reach for the cup. And I just said yesterday on that reading, we can't go gadget our hand and just get it. You have to raise your body. Our vibrational frequency has to raise in order to reach the frequency that's meant for us. I mean, this is what happens with enlightenment, guys. And then I had a spider on my windshield when I was coming home. There's that spider web of creation, of creativity. This is on the board. Creativity's coming back. Confidence will be restored. Bottom of the deck. Let's see what's happening here. 4 of Wands, 10 of Wands, Queen of Cups. Huzzah! What I tell you, independence. Here comes the money, honey. With this 11-11 energy, this is coming towards you. Once we set down those burdens, the 10s are at the end. A 10 turns into a 1. Look at the new growth that is on those wands. That is the Ace of Wands that came through in the opportunity position yesterday. And that is the situation, this burden that we're sitting down from the past. We are pouring into our own heart's cup, igniting our intuition, especially with this spiritual enlightenment card being here. Then the love comes, right? Hey, Josie. Hi. And look at this beautiful couple here. We got that justice energy in the middle. There's the Emperor coming in the environmental energy. This could be Emperor setting down that 10 of Wands, some kind of burden as well. Yep. Near future. Knight of Pentacles, taking the leap of faith. We saw in their environmental energy, if you're seeing this side as yin, this is yang. Taking the leap of faith, we did get the Fool card. This is 3D. So as you get your game on, girlfriends and boyfriends, as you tap into your divine feminine energy and surrender to this, what this pain was all about. We're not boo-hooing about it. We're going, I get it. And not only do we get it, but thank you. Look at her dress. This is the Sun card in this deck. It's the only deck I have, and I have a lot, that has a masculine and a feminine figure in the card. And look at this like 1940s-ish wedding dress. Okay. In the past, white dress. Right now, flimsy white dress. What's going on here? White dress alignment. Meet me at the altar in your white dress. Oh my God, I just got chills here. This flimsy, you are this person. You are no longer giving to people who are putting on a front, because look at this kind of, make sure I give her some privacy here. This is a flimsy, same kind of gown, but we're putting ourselves in the tree of life to bring in this. See how our legs look like a number 4? That's how I always describe a hip stretch when I'm teaching yoga. We make that number 4, that cross leg position to stretch the hip. And this is so we can see something from a completely different perspective. Pre-Empress energy. We have the minor arcana Empress. Okay, so what was blocking, if you're seeing this as yang or blocking your action to the 4 of Cups, was what we were going for, what was not making us happy. And even the Sun in reverse is still, it's the happiest card in the deck. So it's still going to be happy, even if it is reverse. It just means either this person or you weren't taking action with your yang energy towards your happiness, because we were still boohooing about what was in the moon. Okay. What does Spirit want us to know about the yang energy on this masculine side? Setting down this burden finally, seeing the growth that came out of the burden is the key that unlocks our solar plexus, our own happiness divination rod that I talked about yesterday. And I did not even pull this deck at all. Victory. 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 I mean, you're welcome. Everybody give yourselves a round of applause. Okay, I'm saying you're welcome to myself. That was not, and it has not been an easy journey. The journey's never over, though. So sorry to burst any bubbles. It's like, oh, I already woke up. No, but it's an ongoing process. We accept this message. Let me go ahead and get some trinkets here to give us just a couple more pieces of information about what we may need to pay attention to. We talked about forgiveness, and back on top of this, there's the black cat of the Queen of Wands. There is no blame. Okay, we've got a teardrop here. I don't know what that is. I don't have my fogles. Looks like a spider web with, it's chakras. Okay, this person's dipping down into their red, into their root chakra. Okay. This huzzah picture here is a lady's hand picking up, like this magic, picking up the power. Huzzah, picking up the piece, the last piece to find our pieces to the puzzle to bring peace. What I say about this is the crescent moon, but after the new moon. So this is when we're going to be turning the light of the moon on. This is waxing crescent. Today we're in waning crescent. Justice is coming when we are waning crescent. I knew this energy was fresh, like as in now. There's our mermaid. There's our little mermaid sitting there. We saw yesterday the 2 figures with their backs to the one had their back facing the cave, turning their back on ancestral wounding. And then the woman standing on top of the mountain had her back in the picture. She was facing her new future, and it landed on this 4 of Wands. And here's this trinity of energy. This is all water. And there's like 3 scrolls of water. This is feelings. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Feelings here on this 4 of Wands. I told you it was coming fast. It's fated and destined. And see that full moon there on the top of these sisters. In addition, they're holding scissors. One's holding the measuring tape. And I forget what the other one holds, the weight, I think. I'll have to look that up. But it's coming back to this Four of Cups we saw in the pre-shuffle and in the opportunity. This was meant to happen. See those ribbons of fate? I said it. We got filleted for a reason. Because we're delicious. And someone's going to eat us. Roar like a lion. We'll take that however it sounds for us. On the Chariot, oh my Lanta, double dolphins. I will be like Joey's Blossom. Whoa. Emperor energy, Aries healing here, setting down this burden to their happiness. I mean, all day, every day, we'll take that. Oh my gosh. Okay, one more. No, this one. What's going on here? What in the Mount St. Helens spirit? This is amazing. Okay, I'll just shoot clear over there. Nicole's going to kill me. Portal energy, Dawn and I were talking about Monday, new chapter. It's a 24 and we are at 42 minutes. And I said the lovers, this is a 24. Stop it. This is amazing. The bottom of the environmental energy, what spirit wants us to know, Queen of Pentacles. Look at that Mother Earth. She got us, guys. She's got us. It's a 22. Double twos. Triple sixes, 2 6s by each other. We got our double ones, the 11. The twos are book ending. Excuse me, that's a 12. That's a 3, excuse me. 2, 11 is a 2. 12 is a 3. 2, 2, 3. Okay. 4, 3, 1. We've got the twos over here in the past. This one's coming. Wheel of Fortune 10. All 4 aces of potential. 1, the Magician. This is beautiful. All right, guys, I would stay here all night with you, but I've got to go meet my girlfriend who's going to kill me. So I guess who's buying the first glass of wine? All right. Thank you guys so much. Rebecca, Josie, I really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for your support and love and all the kindness and energy you show us here and on the Spiritual View. And I'm sure on Pathfinders as well. That is much love from me to you tonight. I don't want to pull anymore. I mean, because it's just gorgeous the way it is. Sun and the moon. I mean, Queen of Cups again. We can't make it up. So dolphin energy. I mean, okay. I'm really stopping. I love you. Have a wonderful night, guys. And I'll see you at 8 o'clock. Bye.